Hey, Mark. So, what's your message to participants here at the Midwest Rural Assembly?
Well, the first day, people really put out their best ideas about the key issues, priorities, what should be done. And today, the emphasis is on how do we turn those ideas into reality? How do we take what we know needs to be done and make sure it happens? And my message is we need to draw on our strengths, our values, the things that we know are really clear. We need to partner with everyone that we can who we share an interest with, and that's almost everybody. And then finally, we need to keep in mind that we're actually passing on institutions and agencies and companies and schools and churches that are gifts to us from other people. And so if we acknowledge those gifts and we take good care of them, then we'll be able to pass them on so that future generations won't remember us for just sort of tackling the crisis of the moment. They'll remember us for both tackling the crisis of the moment but also investing so that they have the kind of opportunities in the future that we were able to have now.
Yeah, you travel around the state of Minnesota a lot, and a lot of the small towns. What do you see out there as most excites you?
Well, the thing that's the most exciting is that in times of economic crisis, people in a way can come together. They can find some creative ways to maybe do some things together in common. They might have a business idea or a community service idea that really is needed because the economic crisis created the conditions to force us to be more open-minded. It's also true that you can become more separated, more alienated. Sometimes things can happen that pull people apart. But mostly what I see is that when there's a flood or an economic crisis or some other serious situation, people come together, like in a big snowstorm or some other situation. And it's in those times where people remember that we're all in this together, that we share so much in common, and that we have a commons that we are gifted to us from the past and that we want to pass on to our kids and their kids in the best shape possible.
Great. Thanks very much.